One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Maryland's offense will have the ball first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that.
It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two. You
know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island.
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He leaves it with the back. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go on their first possession now. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coughlin. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold.
Got some room, entered to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Cutler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's high. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, no.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Makes the grab down the right side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on second down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. They move the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball. And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Across the 15. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Number 24.
What a day, his third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
28, Maryland, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. The give on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Plucks it out of the air. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll get rid of it. Soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Terrapins have moved it inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. And there's nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it in the middle, it's Pryor. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Good, right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback now breaking the field. Took care of it himself. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, you know that every single week this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And the Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Catch in the middle. It's Francis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Gain of 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Not a chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll give it to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Caught in the backfield, it's Francis. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. He's got 93 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. And that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Used the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on third and short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds his man. It's Freeman. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Zips it out to his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's now up to 104 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed.